Krista?
Is it 288?
289, I think. Okay. Michaela?
175.
Yeah. Tanner?
20.
Yeah. Mitchell?
61.36.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't have to write out all the work for every single one. But you get how to do it by hand if you had to. All right. Backside. Okay. So we are going to use the info from the first page to test this to see if they're independent or not, okay? Which is example 2, and the top is just directions. And then we're going to do this exact same test, but this time using our calculator just so you can see what it would be. The numbers that you just got are in the parentheses down here. Do you see them? Mitchell just said 61.36, right? So those are all in the parentheses. All right, so we're going to start at the beginning. H sub O, H sub A. Okay, so H sub O will always be that whatever the two things are. I guess this is gender and ice cream are independent. And H sub A is that they are not independent. I guess you could say that they're, I don't know if you can really say that they're dependent based on this, but you can definitely say they're not independent. Okay. And it says to decide whether the favorite way to eat ice cream is related to gender. So really that doesn't really say what the claim is, does it? It just says that they're related. So you can really call either one the claim. Let's call H sub O the claim this time. And just as long as our sentence at the end reflects on that, we'll be fine. Alpha is 0.01. Degree of freedom, in this case, if you look up above, is R minus 1 times C minus 1. So that's the two rows minus. So here it is, the rows here. There are 2 rows, so that's 2 minus 1. And the columns, there's 5, so that's 5 minus 1. Otherwise known as 1 times 4, which is 4. Okay. So now what we have to do for every single one is we would do that test that we did yesterday with the observed, expected, you remember that? O minus E squared E, right? And in this case, this top row, this is observed and this is expected. Observed, expected, etc. Okay, so we're going to have to make quite a table. I don't know if you can fit it all in here. Maybe we'll make 2 rows instead. Like this. I'll do 5 here and 5 here. All right, next to this one, I'm gonna put this one's 1, 1, this one's 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. This is 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. All right, I didn't leave much room for myself, but I'm trying to get this, that O minus E, and then we're going to square it, then we're going to divide by E, and then add them all up. So this first column is going to be O minus E. And this next column will be O minus E squared. And then the third column will be O minus E squared divided by E. Just what we were doing yesterday, except for we just wrote them all out by hand. And there were like 4 of them or 5 of them yesterday, and this time there's 10. All right, so I'm going to do the first 4 with you, and then should we split it up again? Sound good? All right, so my first one, what is the observed and the expected for male cup?
592 and 547.
Right, so we're going to take 592 minus 546.55 and just use the number that's right there. I got 45.45. You get the same thing? So you should have taken 592 minus that 546.55. For the next column, you're going to square that number. I got 2,065.7. And then you're going to take that squared number and divide by the expected, which was that 546.55. And I got 3.78. Is everybody following what I'm doing? Caitlin, do you need to move up?
No.
Can you see?
I can see a little bit.
Why don't you come move up? Because you prefer not to be able to see? Yeah, just come sit by Krista. All right, the next one, I'm going to take 300